Now we've created our page, we need to go in and edit our page. So first of all, once you get into your course, if you do not see all of the icons on here that you see on my page, you should go up here, and this probably says turn editing on. So once you turn editing on, you should see all of this information here, all of these icons. So I want to edit this page, so I'm going to come to the third icon, which is a pencil in a hand, and click update, and I will load the page, and now I can update this page. So the description is what we had before. Remember, that's not showing for us most often. I can go down to the page content, and anything that I was doing before I can still do. So I'm going to, for example, if we don't want this picture, I can click on that picture and press delete on my keyboard, and it goes away. Now, what if you're thinking, whoops, I didn't really want to do that? Notice that we have up here this little icon that's undo, and if we press it, the picture shows right back up. So we haven't done anything that can't be undone at this particular time. But you can edit any of the text that you see on this page, whatever you might need, and once you get finished, you simply scroll down and save and return to course. Your settings are changed and saved into the system, and whoever visits this page next will see the updated content. Now, I will not talk about all of these icons, but one I specifically want to talk about now for the math teachers and science teachers is how you can insert an equation. So if we go down to the bottom row, and if we come over to this one that looks like a square root, we can click on Insert Equation. So you need to be sure that your cursor is where you want the equation to be. I'm going to let it be at the very beginning. Press enter a couple of times so that I have some space there. I've got my cursor at the very beginning. I'm going to press Insert Equation. And once you do that, you get the equation editor to come up, and you have several different equations that you can have up here, or several different symbols that you can use in an equation. So you can write out any equation that you might need. We're going to use, let's say we've got a square root that has fractions in it. So we're going to click this tab, and we'll come up with all of these subscripts that are underneath it, or subtasks underneath it. So we're going to start off by inserting a square root, and if I click on square root, it drops it into the area down here, where this is what our equation will actually look like. Now we want to put a fraction inside that square root, so I'm going to click on that, and notice that it highlights it, and now I need to drag that to where I want it to be. So I'm going to click and drag it, and now I have a square root in here. So we can type whatever we might need in the top and whatever we might need in the bottom. So let's say in the top I'm going to type in the expression x plus 2, and let's say in the denominator, notice that it's blinking there, I want to put in x squared. Well, I need a superscript in order to do that. Notice this icon here has a box with a little box up in the air, so that will give us a superscript. So I'm going to click it. Again, it's highlighted, and I can drop it in, and I type x. Then I type in this box here a 2. So I've got my equation created. I can simply press Insert, and now it doesn't look right here. You say, we didn't type that in. How did that come up? That's a specific type of code called LaTeX. And now if we go and hit Save and Return to Course, we should be able to go back and view this sample page. And notice that what we see is actually what we wanted to see, the square root of x plus 2 over x squared. You can create as complex or as simple equations as you might want there if you need to.